investigation by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission into the about 200 billion naira fraud probe of the suspended Accountant General of the Federation, Ahmed Idris, are bringing up more names of top officials in the Muhammad Buhari government who are likely to face probe. A highly placed source of the EFCC received this to reveal this to Economic Confidential, adding that the total sum in the series of coordinated scam traced to the suspended AGF is up to 200 billion naira, not even that 80 billion naira they were talking about. The official noted that some officials in the President Buhari's cabinet, heads of agencies and parastatals and senior civil servants were neck deep in the fraud. It would be recalled that Idris was nabbed by EFCC operatives on May 16 in connection with a series of fraud that was initially thought to be 80 billion naira. Idris had been held by commission for weeks and is volunteering a lot of information regarding the dramatis persona involved in the alleged sludge. 3 days later, Idris was suspended by the Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning, Zainab Idris, to enable him face his probe. An overseeing AGF, one Mr. Anamekwe Nwaboku, was named in his place on May 22. In a twist of fate, it became clear hours after that announcement that the new overseeing AGF also allegedly had a scandal-ridden career in the civil service. According to the credible sources familiar with the antecedents, the EFCC is also investigating him for a series of graft allegations, and Onwabuoku is known to visit the headquarters on a regular basis as part of the investigation routine. Some of the allegations against him include overpayment to himself in previous MDAs he served. Since the commencement of the entire investigations, Idris' confessional statement traces of fund withdrawals and deposits in local and foreign currencies have reportedly led to the arrest of former governor of Zamfara State, Abdulaziz Yari, who, like Idris, is now in the EFCC custody. Also arrested on Sunday in connection with the investigation was the chairman and managing director of finance professional Anthony Yaro. The findings so far, the source said, will lead to more arrests. All this one, you go hear brig. The same thing, the same way they handled Magu's case. Till now, nothing happened. Nobody's hearing anything. Malami and Magu back and forth. Today, where are they? Trust me, no heads will roll, and that is it. It will end the usual way. This government is the worst so far since independence. Jonathan was clueless, but no single word in the dictionary to describe the Buhari government. That is why Nigerians are just so frustrated with this government that they are only counting time. We wish this tyrannical, bloodletting, murderous and incompetent government had never happened in the first place. This is just one of out of hundreds cents given appointments in this regime. 200 billion naira can just be looted by common accountant general. How soon would this country recover from the damage caused by these corruptions fight government? That is the way Buhari has fulfilled his promises. After all, $1 is now equal to 1 naira, only 200 billion naira, and the people are shouting as if nothing good will come out of it. Since the police decided to remain docile, the politicians and office holders will also continue to loot without looking back. These figures show how reckless this government is. Nobody is talking about millions again, but billions and trillions. What a shame. This is where the investigation will die off. All appointed and elected office holders in Nigeria have huge skeletons in their cupboards. These accountants will be set free in no time. Watch it. If only these legislatures can make laws barring any looter and family from holding public offices and also confiscating the asset tied to them. Who are the person that will do this? The ones that will do that will make that law. Are they free? Are they not corrupt themselves? Are they not corrupt themselves? If only they can do it, but they are corrupt themselves. They are not going to do nothing. Oh my goodness. It is a far journey. Back to sender. Story for the gods. Who will roll the hairs? Where was the government when it was squandering such a huge amount of money? My dear brothers and sisters, let me remind you, this is election period, and don't forget, we have a government that knows how to play games on citizens' heads. Criminals in power, greedy and wicked old idiots. No wonder they are ready to pay huge sum via the stolen public wealth to remain in power. Animal brains who steal what they don't really need in their lifetime, stealing for their unborn generations that might not even need it at the expense of a living masses, suffering to even have a day made. Even before the unborn children will be born to even enjoy this whole thing, the money will even vanish, because what you have gathered in an in a corrupt manner, you can't enjoy it. You are leaving it for unborn children. Even in their presence, while they are alive, all of those things will go down the drain. They are Buhari's brothers. Buhari will rather protect them than have their heads rolled. Thunder will fire all who make Nigeria to suffer while they steal money they can't even spend in their generation. It will never be well with them. And this is the last time we will hear about this looting. The corruption lie is stinking. We thought we had seen it all during Goodluck Jonathan. The corruption now under Buhari is stinking, honestly. It's really, really stinking. Who is going to save Nigeria from all this? And the same set of people are coming in saying that they want to come and save Nigeria. They're just there to loot. They are just there to loot. And also, head will not roll. Nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. Just believe it. Nothing will happen. They will do nothing. They will do nothing. Head will not roll anywhere. It's just unfortunate. Buhari is not even bothered with all this happening, just collecting his money and saving the money that is collected, giving to his waiting for his children, and that's it. He goes, I want to hand over to another person so that they will continue. We have no presidency. That is not a presidency, just the figurehead. Just figurehead. Like we said, nothing will happen. They will leave all of them. Believe it or not, they will leave them. They will leave them. Who is going to arrest anyone? So there's actually money in this country, and they keep borrowing to finally sell the country. Looters Company Limited of Nigeria. We want every head to rule, including all their hearts nonsense people calling themselves leaders.